V-Drums 7 series is Roland's flagship line of electronic drum sets, representing a significant advancement in V-Drums technology. The series features a completely new sound engine, with many new groundbreaking features and innovations in pad technology, resulting in the most expressive and best-sounding V-Drums to date. In this video, we will take an in-depth look at the new V-Drums 7 series, exploring its features and capabilities in detail. But before we get into the details, there are 5 things you need to know about this series of V-Drums. The V71 sound module is expandable. The module connects to Roland Cloud via Wi-Fi, allowing the player to access and load in fresh instruments and kits. This is a first for V-Drums and a big step forward. When connected to Roland Cloud, and with either trial or paid membership, the V71 module is pretty much limitless in terms of the drums, cymbals and percussion sounds it can carry, which means you can build your dream drum sets to have your sound your way. The sound quality and expression of the V71 is the greatest ever. Based on user feedback, we've got an entirely new sound library, and Roland have collaborated with Drum Workshop to sample iconic drums and cymbals in incredible detail and quality. We've sampled these using experienced and professional sound engineers in great sounding spaces. The sampled audio in the module works with our unique technologies to make sure that sounds respond and behave exactly as they should. Super fast, naturally, and with absolute realism. DW Soundworks is also available with every new V-Drums 7 series module or kit purchase. This is a premium virtual instrument, or VST, that loads into a computer and is played by MIDI using V-Drums. This virtual instrument provides access to a sample library of the greatest DW drums in the highest quality. What's more, these same samples are used to make instrument expansions and kit packs for the V71 module. So whether you play a VST or whether you use sounds in the module, you'll be able to play the same sound in 2 ways. An editor app can be used to edit the sound module. The V71 is virtually a studio in a box. Professional sound editing and shaping tools within allow every user to tweak their sound. The module is designed for professional use after all. But now, all of the sound and kit management and sound shaping can be controlled using a computer-based application, which is both simple and easy. This is another feature that V-Drums users have told us they want, and now it's here. The V-Drums 7 series introduces new pads into the V-Drums lineup. Brand new tom pads, kick pads and an all-new digital snare complement the kit, as well as an exciting new finish to the V-Drums acoustic design kit. These pads provide great looks and durability, but also focus on making playability even greater. We'll look more at these pads later on. That's the basics covered. Let's take a look at the kit configurations. The first thing to note is there are 3 different kits, all with their unique benefits, but each one uses the V71 module and each features the digital snare, digital ride and digital hi-hat pads. More detail on those coming up in a later chapter of this video. The VAD716 is the ultimate electronic drum kit with the authentic look and feel of an acoustic drum set. Full-size acoustic shells are mounted to regular drum hardware, giving a full-size footprint and playing spread. This is the ultimate kit in the V-Drums lineup for anyone who appreciates the aesthetic and size of an acoustic drum set, and it's ideal for live stage use. The kit is set in a 6-piece configuration, including 10 and 12-inch rack toms, 2 14-inch floor toms, 22-inch kick drum, and a 14-inch digital snare drum. Across the cymbals, the kit uses 14-inch digital hi-hats and an 18-inch digital ride and 2 16-inch crashes. All of the drums and cymbals mount to regular drum hardware. 2 double-brace cymbal tom combination stands and 1 straight cymbal stand are included with the VAD716, allowing setup and positioning that's as close to sitting behind an acoustic drum kit as you can get from any electronic drum set. The VAD716 shells are available in 5 different finishes: gloss ebony, gloss cherry, gloss natural, pearl white, and also satin walnut. Next, let's take a look at the TD716. If you want the ultimate electronic drum set with the highest level of playability and pads with the greatest levels of playing expression, then this is the kit for you. This is also a 6-piece configuration with 2 10-inch toms, 2 12-inch floor toms, an 18-inch full shell kick drum, and a 14-inch digital snare drum. This kit also uses 14-inch digital hi-hats, an 18-inch digital ride, and 2 16-inch crashes. All of the pads are mounted to a large chrome-plated high-end drum stand. This stand offers great flexibility in positioning and rock-solid stability too. The cables between the module and the pads also live within the stand tubes, keeping them out of the way. Finally, we have the TD713. This is the most affordable kit in the series lineup, but doesn't compromise on the most important features such as sound expansion, playability, or connectivity. A slightly more compact layout also makes the kit ideal for smaller rooms and spaces. 4 10-inch pads are used for the toms, while the kick pad uses a more compact 12-inch pad. The same 14-inch digital snare drum completes the 6-piece setup. The TD713 uses the 14-inch digital hi-hats and the same 18-inch digital ride, but uses one 14-inch crash and one 16-inch crash. The pads all mount to a substantial drum stand, which is still large but slightly more compact than the chrome stand of the TD716. That's the 3 kits. Now let's take a look at the brand new sound module. The V71 sound module is a new level of technology for Roland and a huge step forward for V-Drums. This sound module is the most advanced and expressive within the V-Drums range. Let's take a look at some of the key features the V71 sound module has to offer. The V71 has an all-new sound engine featuring DSP technology. The sound module combines multi-layer sample playback as found in many VST instruments, with Roland's unique technology to give you the best possible feel and expression at all dynamic articulations. It's the combination of both technologies that gives you up to 16,000 variations in dynamic response. When you combine this with the latest digital triggering technology, this gives you a playing field that is unrivaled. High-quality samples and sounds have been captured in direct collaboration with Drum Workshop, and the sounds produced for DW Soundworks software are also available as instruments and kits for the V71 sound module, offering authentic, powerful drum sounds with a large dynamic response. The V71 module has 2 new clear directions in sound: the drummer position and the producer position, each designed to allow the user to hear the drums from a different perspective. Let's explore what this actually means. The drummer position offers a natural tone direction and represents a natural sound with natural ambience, just as if you were sat behind the drum kit. The sound is heard and planned from the drum throne position, as if you were looking directly at the drums. The producer position is a full mix of the drum kit sound that includes compression, EQ, and effects to create a more processed sound that you'll be used to hearing within a mixed track. The drums are heard as if sat behind the mixing console in the studio, having been recorded, post-production applied, room ambience added, and played through studio monitors. This direction in sound is similar to the style of sound of many virtual instruments or VST, including DW Soundworks. Unlike previous V-Drums, the V71 sound module allows the introduction of brand new instruments. For the first time, multi-layered and fully dynamic kicks, snares, toms, cymbals, and percussion sounds can be loaded into the V71. The module has a core sound library so that it can be used normally even if never connected to Roland Cloud. But once a Roland account is created and the module is connected to the Roland Cloud Connect app, it's possible to preview instrument expansions and extra kit packs and then load them into the module. You can download up to 100 instrument expansions to the module, and there are 6 available expansion slots inside the module, allowing you to use up to 6 downloaded packs as well as the core sound library at any one time. Roland Cloud has a continually growing library of instrument expansions and kit packs, many coming from the same sample sessions and same packs available in DW Soundworks. This gives you incredible drums, recorded in the highest standards and mixed and optimized for loading into the V-Drum sound module. The V71 sound module is the first in the company's history to feature built-in Wi-Fi connectivity. This is an exciting advancement as users can now download new kit content and instrument data directly from Roland Cloud without needing an external PC or SD card. Wi-Fi integration represents a significant step forward, streamlining the process of accessing and incorporating the latest sounds and content into your music productions. While it's possible to bring new sounds and kits into the V71 module, you still need the ability to personalise the sounds for your tastes. That's been one of the staple concepts of V-Drums from the very beginning. Edit the sounds in the module in a way that is intuitive and natural to drummers. For example, changing the drum head, tuning, adding dampening, adjusting snare strainer wires, changing the shell depth or cymbal thickness, or changing the position of a mic relative to the drum. These are just a few of the many things you can do with V-editing. The module also has studio quality effects and processing tools inside. These include transient editing, master EQ and pad EQ for each individual pad including head and rim, master and pad compression, overhead, room, reverb and kit resonance ambience adjustment, bus reverb, and finally 4 bus effects engines, allowing 2 effects to be used simultaneously per engine with 94 effects types, some of which support sidechain. The editing possibilities in the V71 are as deep as they are wide, and you can use all of it to go into super detail or simply load in the sounds and just play them. With all of that editing capability, it can sometimes be easier to edit via a larger screen and use of a mouse. The V71 sound module is the first to have a dedicated editor application for PC and Mac. This makes customizing kits and utilizing all of the sound editing capabilities far easier than ever before. The editor is available to download via Roland Cloud and allows full customization of all sound editing functions within your V71 in real time. Whether you change something in the editor or the module, the two are perfectly synced. The app can also be left connected to the sound module whilst it's in use. The module design and user interface will be familiar to anyone who has used V-Drums before, but also easy to navigate for first-time users. A 4.3-inch colour display with large adjustment dial, dedicated function buttons, faders and tactile buttons means it's easy to control, even if you have hot and sweaty hands while playing. For professional use, we believe physical buttons and dials are more reliable. At the back of the module, the V71 has 14 analog trigger inputs, 3 digital trigger inputs and a total of 10 balanced outputs, 2 of which are XLR, that are fully assignable and routable across individual pads, effects and ambience within the sound module. It also features USB MIDI and general MIDI in and out for seamless integration with other MIDI products. The module also features 32-channel USB audio, allowing full multi-track audio recordings of individual channels from the sound module into any DAW. Bluetooth audio allows pairing with smartphones, tablets and laptops, so the audio can be sent wirelessly from the device into the V71 sound module. This is great for playing along with audio from streaming platforms and video. That's a quick rundown of the module, and it really only scratches the surface. This is a very capable professional level module, but one that can also be used easily and enjoyed simply by those who just want to plug in and get playing without the fuss. Finally, let's dive into some of the pads and playability you can expect from the V-Drums 7 Series kits. We're going to take a look at the digital pads first, and that's because they're pretty special and unlike any other drum pads around. The snare, the hi-hat and the ride cymbal all connect to the V71 sound module via USB cable. This sends a low electrical charge to the pads to activate the touch sensors within those pads, allowing the use of genuine drumming technique without any kind of adjustment at all. These sensors combine with many other sensors across the pad to detect playing hits. The VH14D digital hi-hats are special. They react fast to stick hits and foot movements, but also have a very fine resolution between open and closed positions, allowing for intricate and detailed hi-hat work. You can also grab the hi-hats and touch the surface of the top cymbal to subtly mute them. The hi-hats have edge and bow playing surfaces too, allowing you to express yourself and let all your hi-hat skills be heard. The CY18DR ride cymbal can be played across edge, bow and bell areas too. One of the great things about the ride is the ability to touch the bow to let it mute, but also by holding a hand or finger on the cymbal while playing it, it can be played with muted tones, allowing playing expression from a digital cymbal to go a whole lot deeper. This same technique also works with the hi-hats, by the way. The TD716 DSX digital snare drum has mind-blowing playability. First, the sensors detect hand position. So whether playing a headshot, a rim shot, or playing cross stick, you can seamlessly transition between all three without the need for any adjustment to playing technique. But the same snare also has a throw-off mechanism. This allows the snare wires to be turned on or off. Meanwhile, the strainer adjustment can be controlled tighter or looser by giving the control knob a turn, just as you would with an acoustic snare. The strainer tension knob also acts as a tactile push switch, allowing functions within the module to be assigned to it. LED light within the strainer also matches the LED lights on the module itself, which is a cool highlight. The final feature is the low-profile rim protector that is inbound of the hoop. This allows for more natural playing due to a hoop height that is similar to an acoustic snare, without the need for an external hoop protector. Compared to previous generations of our digital snare drum, the TD716 DSX is a lot more expressive and allows the user to play all hits in a natural way without any adjustment, and every strike will be detected and sounded accurately. The tom pads supplied with the TD716 are the PD10X and PD12X models. These pads represent the top tier of pads in Roland's lineup, the X line, and have some unique features. First, these pads have a slim design which makes them easier to mount. The use of die-cast hoops and chrome and stainless steel metal parts give these pads a premium look and a solid stick feel, while the mounting bracket allows for rod-type tom holders from Roland, DW and Tama to be used, as well as Pearl and Yamaha type tom mounts. 4 sensors are used at the centre of the pad to remove hot spots, which is a phenomenon of hits appearing louder at the centre of the head compared to the middle or the edge. Low-profile rim protectors are also employed with these pads for stick feel closer to that of an acoustic tom. The PD10X and PD12X are dual zone pads. What that means is they have independent sounds on the head and rim. It's even possible to assign completely different sounds to each. There are 3 different models of kick drum that come with kits within the V-Drums 7 series. The first is a full shell kick drum. The VAD716 kit uses the KD22 model kick drum. This kick unit is a 22-inch acoustic shell with a pad mounted to a conventional drum head, which is protected by a batter board. This design means that a drum head is moving with the pad every time the beater makes impact, giving that satisfying kick feel and rebound that you get when playing an acoustic kick drum. The large pad area is capable of accepting single and double kick drum pedals and variable beater heights, so no matter what your pedal preference, it's compatible with this kick drum. The KD22 is available in 5 different finishes too. The KD18BK is supplied with the TD716 kit. This 18-inch kick drum is smaller but uses the same design as the larger KD22. So you're still moving the drum head with each pedal stroke and getting that satisfying and realistic beater feel. This is available in gloss black wrap finish to complement the TD716 kit. Just like the larger KD22, it's compatible with both single and double kick pedals. The KD12 12-inch kick drum pad is supplied with the TD713 kit. This pad has a 7.5-inch diameter playing and pad surface that provides accurate resistance and rebound, and is also compatible with single and double kick pedals. Solid bass drum spurs make this kick pad sturdy and reliable, as well as good looking and satisfying to play. All 3 kick drums are supplied with the KDP5 kick drum patch. This is a self-adhesive patch that sticks to the pad surface, allowing felt beaters to be used with the pad surface. They're designed to be replaceable and can be purchased separately as you need them. Finally, let's explore the crash cymbals. The CY14RT 14-inch cymbal and CY16RT cymbal are used for crashes within the series. 2 16-inch crash cymbals are supplied with the VAD716 and TD716 kits, while the TD713 kit is supplied with 1 14-inch and 1 16-inch crash cymbal. These are thinner than traditional electronic cymbals, giving more flex and movement on hitting them. Each cymbal has a bow and edge playing area, and they can be choked by grabbing the edge. So that's the V-Drums 7 series overview. There's lots to explore and we've only covered the essential info, so be sure to check out the links in the description for other content and consider subscribing to the Roland channel for further videos. If you found this video helpful, please feel free to give it a like too. Thanks again for watching and we'll see you again soon.